Racing as well, and Heavenly Affair bounced quickly for Warwick, and will head to the top early, but Scandal Keeper's coming over. So's Next Up the Moon, and driving across now is Abbey Lane after the start. They've completed 200. Next Up the Moon's going to lead them in the early part from Abbey Lane. Heavenly Affair landing straight there into the box seat early for Warwick, just in front of Scandal Keeper. Followed further back behind them on settling down Kia Aura Star, being followed after a length away then Maribel, Blue Horse back in the field, Master Pearl, and Crossley Hot Shot is at the tail end of the field. By the 1100 they go, and Next Up the Moon's the leader by more than a length. The grey Abbey Lane running second, and McNaught's being able to control proceedings here in the middle part with Heavenly Affair back on the inside. Scandal Makers up running fourth, 3/4 of a length Kia Aura Star, then Maribel, Blue Horse, Master Pearl, and back there last of all and ridden for dear life is Crossley Hot Shot. Inside the 650 they race, and the leader Next Up the Moon by more than one Abbey Lane. Over on the inside to Heavenly Affair going pretty easily. Then came Scandal Maker. Around the outside from the back of the field, Master Pearl peels off 4 and 5 deep coming into the home corner. Kia Aura Star left the fence. Blue Horses tracking up in behind those, and Maribel's under heavy pressure. Next Up the Moon wobbled away from the inside from Abbey Lane. Heavenly Affair and Kia Aura Star both going up near the inside, and further back is Master Pearl. It's still Next Up the Moon. Warwick draws the whip on Heavenly Affair. Kia Aura Star's coming between them. Heavenly Affair, Next Up the Moon. Next Up the Moon and Heavenly Affair. Kia Aura Star lunging in the middle. Here's a finish coming up ahead, Bobber. Heavenly Affair. Heavenly Affair on the inside has got there a whisker from Kia Aura Star, and on the outside, Next Up the Moon in a great three-way photo. Behind them, 3 lengths away, Master Pearl, Blue Horse, Abbey Lane, Crossley Hot Shot. Followed further back in the field by Maribel, and dropping out to run last is Scandal Maker. Heavenly Affair, ridden for dear life by Lucy Warwick, pushing right up on the inside. Next Up the Moon had left the fence, and sitting right on its toe ball was Heavenly Affair to make it 4 successive wins at its 8th run this preparation, and a credit to trainer Vernon Brockman. The Earl of Vass, he's kept the mare ticking over, working her way through the grades, this daughter of Playing God, and she makes it 4 straight and 5 from 13. Winning from Kia Aura Star, Jared Noski, and 3 Next Up the Moon, Jade McNaught. 1, 4, 3 are the numbers, with 8 Master Pearl a distant 4th. By Playing God from Park de Moor for Vernon Brockman, Roddy Duggan, L. Bustle, W. Gardner, A.E. House, trained by Vernon Brockman, ridden by Lucy Warwick. She gave the mare a beautiful ride all the way. Didn't have to go around a horse at any particular stage, and has proven a little too good for Kia Aura Star by Blackfriars out of Kia Aura Miss, trained by Michael Lane, ridden by Jared Noski, and Next Up the Moon, third by Keltis from Full Moon, in the yard of Dan and Ben Pearce, and ridden by Jade McNaught. 1, 4, 3 and 8, and it's ahead of short half head margins in 1:39.08 after the 5th race for the day. So a great effort by the mare, and equally so beautifully prepared through the campaign by Vernon Brockman to get her to this point in her career. Race 6, the Gladys and Bevan McInerney 70th wedding anniversary handicap, the next at 18 after 3 over 2,000 metres. No alterations there to come in the first leg of our quaddie here this afternoon at Belmont Park. Let's get back down to Brittany Taylor joining us after this victory of Heavenly Affair. There'd been questions about whether or not she'd come to the end of a campaign, but today she looked as good as ever, Britt.
Yeah, certainly did, Darren. Every time we speak to Vern, he keeps saying not sure if she's going to head out, and every time you bring her to the races, and she just hasn't disappointed you yet. Another win.
Yes, super. You won't believe this, but this is, you know, I've been in racing 60 or 70 years, and when you get a bit older, you start talking to yourself. Well, this morning when I was getting her ready to come to the races, I got the brush on her and I whispered in her ear. I said, I'm going to have 5 on you today. And she neighed. And I had to interpret what she said. And she said, what did you say? And I said, I'm going to have 5 what? She said, 5,000. Oh, she said, look, it'll win all right. But it means that on one condition, that you don't work it tomorrow. So I'm not even going to work it till Monday.
But does that mean that she goes out?
Well, I'm not sure, because I'll tell you what I think. Now, I know jockeys aren't allowed to bet, but whether she's having a bet with the other horses in the race herself, I'm not sure. But she is, look, a super ride today by Lucy because she was pulling and not uncomfortable, or, you know, she was wanting to go, and she's never taken that run on the fence before. But Lucy knows her like the back of her hand, and I just got to commend her immensely.
And it was, she just wanted to be out there today. So obviously your whisper to her had done well, because the second those gates opened, she was just launching out of them. She really anticipated the start. So whatever you're doing, I think you just need to keep up with it.
I'm telling you, I'm going to keep whispering.
Keep it up. Well done. Lucy Warwick is about to weigh in, and we'll have a word with her. Lucy came up to the Ride Like a Girl function where Rachel Griffiths is, and she told the whole room of ladies that her best mount today was Heavenly Affair. So she was confident. Vern had the word straight from the horse's mouth, so he was confident, and she's made it 4 wins in a line. Lucy, what a wonderful performance. She's just left her gel pad in the stall, so she's just going to have to grab that to weigh in, and she's dropped some more gear. Lucy dropping everything around here, and then we'll get a word with her. But 4 in a line, Pete, it's a really good performance by a horse that can carry weight and just keeps on winning.
Absolutely, seems to be reaching a new career peak. Would not be surprised to see that have occurred here today, and obviously the horse is going too well to be put out.
Lucy, 4 in a line on this horse. She's going super, and today I almost anticipated the start.
Yeah, look, she's always jumped away really good, and I was the other day there's a bit of speed in there. It was probably the only time she's had speed, and I'd love to get her in a race where there's 3 or 4 leaders in it. But she jumped great, and I didn't really want to go to the fence, but it was going to be too much of a battle to stay off. Thought better to keep her happy. And to her credit, this is probably the best, most professional she's ever raced. She didn't pull up when she hit the front.
Did she race a little bit keen in the early part?
Yeah, she always does, but today was probably a little bit extra.
You mentioned you didn't want to take the fence. Is that if you have identified that perhaps a few off is where you want to be today? Does that add more merit to her performance?
No, not the fence. That's fine. It's just more, I think she's better when you just let her roll around them. You get out a bit wide, and she's got her own clear running space, and she just lets down. Got about 100 extra metres of just moving up into it, whereas today she had to wait, and then sprint with the 60. So I thought it was quite good on her behalf.
And you said this would be your best ride for the day to a whole group of women upstairs. I think they'll be pretty happy with you.
Yeah, I'm not the best for picking my winners, so hopefully they're all happy with me.
Let's hope so. Well done.
Thanks, Britt.
Lucy Warwick and Vern Brockman combine with Heavenly Affair, who makes it 4 wins in a line.